Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about the best budget gaming PC on the market. Stay tuned and watch until the end, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thank you. In the face of GPU and CPU shortages, game PC prices are skyrocketing. Luckily, Dell, Alienware, and MSI all have computers loaded with decent specs that won't break your budget. While their configurations might not compare to their higher-end competition, you can still play popular games like Fortnite, God of War, and Dead by Daylight. When you opt for a cheap gaming PC, you're not locked into it forever. PCs are modular by design, meaning you can take advantage of sales on components and swap things out over time as needed without having to buy a new one altogether. I've put together a list of the best gaming PCs and detailed their features, for you to easily find the right one for your needs. Some are cheaper than others, but they all provide great performance. The fifth PC on our list is Razer Core X. The Razer Core X is a bit of an odd duck when it comes to PC gaming. It's a chassis for housing a dedicated GPU rather than a complete desktop build. If you've recently invested in a low or mid-tier pre-built tower, or your gaming laptop has an integrated GPU, and you want to boost performance, the Razer Core X lets you do that without needing to spend a ton of money. The downside is that you do have to buy a GPU to put into the chassis, but even with the cost of a new card like the MSI Radeon RX 6600 Armor on top of the Core X, it's still more affordable than a lot of pre-built tower configurations. The chassis features an all-metal design for durability and style, as well as cooling fans and mesh grates for heat dissipation. It also has a 650 watts power supply to handle just about any GPU you can drop in there, and the Thunderbolt 3 connection can also keep your gaming laptop charged as you play. The chassis comes in flat black, white, or with RGB lighting, but you have to pay about $100 more for that. Best for boosting your current build, black Razer gaming PC in foreground with computer monitor. The fourth PC on our list is HP Pavilion. The HP Pavilion gaming desktop is a great choice for anyone who is working with a really limited budget and is looking to get a decent build to get started with. The base configuration retails for under $700, which is dirt cheap when it comes to pre-built gaming PCs, and it features an AMD Ryzen 3 5300G CPU, 8GB of RAM, a 256GB SSD, and an AMD Radeon RX 5500 GPU. It even comes bundled with a basic keyboard and mouse, so all you have to do is connect to a display, and you can start playing your favorite games right out of the box. If you're able to make room in your budget, you can configure the build with a second, 1TB HDD storage drive for $49 or swap out the bundled keyboard and mouse for wireless versions for an extra $20. The third PC on our list is MSI Aegis SE. If you want more storage capacity without messing around with configuring a build, the MSI Aegis SE is an almost perfect option. It comes equipped with a 512GB SSD, so you don't have to worry about large game downloads hogging drive space, and the 16GB of RAM ensures faster app launching and game loading. The NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1660 Super may be an older card, but it is more than capable of handling games like Apex Legends and Red Dead Redemption 2. The 10th Gen Intel Core i5 CPU can be overclocked to 4.3 GHz for all the power you need for intense gaming sessions, and the customizable RGB lighting in the tower case lets you show off your personal style. The second PC on our list is Omen 30L. Omen is HP's gaming desktop brand, which launched way back in 2006 under the name Voodoo. And if you're in the market for an affordable, AMD-based gaming PC, the Omen 30L is a great option. The base configuration is built with an AMD Ryzen 5 5600X CPU, 8GB of RAM, a 256GB SSD, and an AMD Radeon RX 5500 GPU. As with any configurable gaming desktop, you do have a few options to upgrade and still keep the total cost of the rig reasonable. You can add a second storage drive for about $50 extra, putting the total cost of the build right around $1,000, or you can upgrade to an 800 watts power supply for an extra $40 if you want to be able to add things like RGB lighting or a liquid cooling system. The base build comes with dual-band Wi-Fi and Bluetooth for wireless connectivity, though if you want to bump up to Wi-Fi 6, you'll have to pay extra. The first PC on our list is Alienware Aurora Ryzen Edition R10. Alienware is one of the biggest names in PC gaming, and you can get your hands on the Aurora R10 Ryzen Edition desktop for less than $1,200. It features 8GB of RAM, which you can expand later as your needs change, a 1TB HDD for plenty of storage space, and an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1660T GPU. And just because it's an older graphics card, that doesn't mean it can't keep up with the latest games, but you can upgrade to the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060 for an extra $98. If you've got a little wiggle room in your budget, you can configure the tower with a secondary, solid-state drive for faster program launching and boot times for just $49 more, which puts the total price at just under $1,250. Or, if you prefer liquid cooling for your components, you can add it to your build for just $30. The base build offers Bluetooth 5.0 for connecting wireless peripherals like mice, keyboards, and headsets, as well as dual-band Wi-Fi for fast internet speeds during